everybody. Thanks for stopping by today. I'm so glad you did. Today I want to talk about your emotions. This ought to be good, huh? Actually, specifically, I want to talk about your emotional carryover. Emotional carryovers. You know, your emotions come in all packages, don't they? You have very high emotions, and you have very low emotions, don't you? We all do. You've noticed everybody. You can watch them throughout the day and see how it changes. But we also have emotional carryovers. And before you think you know what it is, I'm going to explain. But before I get into that detail, I want to tell you a short little story. Throughout your day, you can, if you observe someone, it's hard to be unbiased and look at yourself. So I want you to watch some people. And people have many different emotional changes throughout the day, after day, after day. And what happens is people seem to have a certain set of emotions or profana to different people. There's the emotions for the boss. There's the emotions for your spouse, partner, friends, customers. How about the in-laws? You see, there's a different type of emotions playing here for all those various different types of people, not to mention all of the other ones in your life. Your animals, you have a different emotion for your animals. But your animals have different emotions too, and that I'll get into another time. I have before. So what I want to talk about, these emotional carryovers, where do they come from? What does that mean? Okay, we know that we have different emotions for different people in our lives. What is the carryover part? Carryover comes from something that happened previously, or maybe 5 minutes ago, an hour ago, a day ago. It depends on how you hold on to things. It could be from insomnia. It could be from rudeness, that someone was rude to you. So what are you going to do? You're going to turn around and be rude to somebody else. No, that's not how you handle things. No, you've listened to me long enough to know that. They come from different areas. Here's a good example. And I read this in a book, so I've seen this, but I thought it was isolated in the many times that I saw it in my world. There was a company that they had a upper executive supervisor to this particular employee, and they were in an office, and for whatever reason they were arguing and arguing and arguing, and I guess it got pretty accelerated and heated, and a call was put through to this executive's office. And in the middle of that argument, in the heat of that argument, he picked up the phone and he just was as hateful and angry and rude to the other person on the line. That was one of their company competitors that had called, apparently. I don't know the details of it. All I know is there was a big problem with that. So what do you do when you have carryovers with your emotions? Let's say you just had a horrible day driving to work. There's a lot of people with road rage out there. There's a lot of things. You were late. You know, everything tumbled along and you wound up being late. And here you come flying into work and you're just ticked off for whatever reason. There's your carryover. You're bringing your carryover of emotions from your drive in to work to everybody at work. And your toxic emotions are affecting everybody at work. You get in a fight with your kids before you drop them off at school or before they get on the bus. Well, you're going to take that with you, and so is your child. Now, you're not the only one with this, but your child is taking that to school. And that's how he's going to perform today? No, you don't want that. So, always pause. And that's what I want to get into you today. Whenever you have heated emotions or you don't feel calm, which could be a big part of the time during the day if you're working, I want you to pause for 5 minutes purposely before you answer that phone, before you turn around and serve that customer, before you answer the question to your spouse or your friend or your whatever, before you address something to your in-laws. Pause at least 5 seconds. Take a deep breath, put on a smile, then answer the phone. Remember, I know you've heard this before, but I was in television, and if you smile when you talk, it comes out as a smile. It does on the phone. Same thing with radio. I mean, radio people they don't have a camera on them, but they have to keep this facial thing going because it comes through your voice. So if you have an emotional carryover, what are you going to do? You're going to pause 5 seconds. Then answer the phone. Turn around and address your customer. Turn around and answer a question to someone. But pause. Get yourself together. You can do that in 5 seconds. Take a deep breath and then go on. Okay? That's my thought for you today. It's very important, and it's going to be very important how you carry through your day. I hope that helped today. Let me know how you handle it when you're doing an emotional carryover. Check the link above, dailyadversitysupport.com. I'm sorry. That's the library where all of my blogs are kept. And I will see you all tomorrow. Remember, pause 5 seconds. All right. See you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.